Hello guys, it's Sally and welcome to today's video. So today guys, we're going to start on the ring bound journal that I'm going to be making. I've used grey board. I think it's 1.5mm this grey board. It's not... Yes, it is. And I've cut my covers to 7 by 9.5. So I've got a front and a back cover. Okay, so they're cut, ready. Put them to one side. Now for some for some of the papers I've cut to size ready. I've used these two paper pads that I hold from the Works Classic Christmas Party and The Best Time of the Year. I've cut some papers out of there, which are these here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Whether I'll use them all I don't know, but I've cut them ready to size. I've got my book rings. I've got 2 sets. I've got, because I don't know how chunky it's going to get, these are 2" and these are 2.5". So I've got a choice. I'm going to start off with my small ones. We can always go bigger. Right, so let's go through the other stuff. I've cut a template for my holes, and all I've done to do that is I've cut a piece of the grey board the same length, and then I've just measured the middle, and then I've just gone up. I think it was 2 inches from either side. Yeah, 2 inches for, I've measured the centre, then I've gone in 2 inches from each side and put my holes. So I've not put them in the cover yet because I want to put papers on them first. So that's just my template for my papers there. Right, where can we put you for a minute? Let's just put you there. And then I've got a load of other stuff, papers. I've got a bag. I've got this piece of vellum. I'd like to put that in. So I'm going to fold that in half. I've got this scrapbooking paper that I thought I could make some pockets with. So they'll need gluing. So that one, which other one should we have? Let's have them two, the red and the blue ones, as pockets. So I'm going to glue them together. I've got a Edith Holden postcard. I'm going to put an extension on the side. I'll show you what I mean. I've done quite a few ring bound journals now, and the first time I did it I followed a fabulous tutorial by Wendy's Journal Adventure. I'll leave a link in the description. She's fantastic. That's who I watched when I first made a ring bound journal. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean as we move through the journal. So I've got a postcard, I've got some book pages. These are just pieces that were left off the scrapbooking paper. I've got loads of book pages here. I won't be using all of them. Let's have a look which ones I'd like to use. I like that one, but I don't know whether... Oh, that one's nice. Away in a Manger on the back. We'll put that one in. And then we'll put that one in, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So I don't want them all in, obviously. It'd be too big. What's this? A Christmas menu. I don't think I want that. Got quite a few book pages. I just tore them out ready. What's this one? Sugar cookies. These are just from vintage books that I've picked up from charity shops. No, I don't want that because they've got... I might put that one in as well, so we don't need them. So they're the book pages that are going to go in, the little ones. Put that there with that book page, and then we'll put the other bits over there. This is another book page. It's a bit shiny, but I can ink over it. I want to put that in. And then this other book page. Probably have to cut them down. Where's my covers? Yeah, we'll have to cut them down a little bit, but that's fine. We can do that. So that's another book page. So they're my book pages. And then these are just going to be some pages that I'm going to put in. So I want to glue them together. And I'm going to put 2 naked journals in this ring bound journal. So they all need gluing together. I know they've got holes at the top there. I could cut them off maybe. I might do that. We'll have a look in a minute. And then I've got envelopes. I've got loads of different sizes of envelopes. The same with this one. I'll put an extension on the side, I think, with that one. Yeah, may do that with that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, a glassine bag, for 6 envelopes. Whether we'll use all them, I don't know, and the glassine bag. And then these papers are going to be for the 2 journals, so we don't need them just yet. I've got tons of scrap kit papers, ephemera, all sorts of bits that I've got left over from, yeah, just in piles, so would like to use some of them. So let's start off with these couple of pages. I'm going to stitch around everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of what's this called, glue stick. Let's just get a piece of scrap paper. I've not decided what I'm going to do with the covers yet, so I'll have a think about that. Like I said, what I'll do is I'm going to stitch around all these, so that'll be just a page, you know, there, that'll be 1 page. So let's glue these together. Now, do I want to cut them holes off the top? Yes, I think I do. So I'm not going to get my trimming, I'm just going to cut them. Just be some little journal pages. So again, I'm going to just glue them together. Like I said, I like making a ring bound journal because you can embellish it as much as you want, you know, without the bulk. Right, let's get rid of them holes as well. You know, you don't have to get rid of the holes. I'm going to do that side, it's a bit grungier. And it's just going to be an eclectic Christmas journal, this one. Bits and pieces of everything. Botanical, vintage, traditional. Yeah, just going to fill it with all sorts. I'm going to have that invoice paper. Like that. And this is just some manuscript paper. Like I said, I might end up taking some out. I might end up adding to it as we're going through the journal. But this is just my starting point. Let's just tidy that up a little bit. And there we go. And then these 2 are going to be pocket pages. So I didn't want to put that on there. I wanted to put it down the sides. I won't be able to put anything in if I glue the pocket together, will I? Silly me. Let's just see if we can. Where's my oh, what do you call it? Glue rubber. I've got a glue rubber. I'll leave it for a minute. I'll just use some ordinary glue. Where's my ordinary glue gone? I've got about 6 glues on the go here. So I'm just going to put glue down each side. Like that. And like I said, I am going to stitch them. I'll have to get my circle punch out. Just wait for that glue to rub that glue off. Luckily it was only glue stick, so it should be okay. Right, let's put some glue down here and down here. Okay, stick them on. Right, so that's them pages. So they all need, I am going to put eyelets in all my pages to keep them all nicely together. I'm just going to trim that because I've got a piece of overhang in there. And I'm just going to grab my circle punch. Oh, that's a small one. I want the bigger one. This is a 2.5 inch. You can use whatever you've got. I'm just gonna put a little thumb notch in there. There's one. And the same with this one. Which way does that go? That way. So there's my 2 pocket pages and there's my other pages. So they all need holes and eyelets going in. Right, let's have a look at this one. Where would that come out to? That's my cover. Right, so I'm going to put a little extension on this card here, this postcard, and I'm just going to use these scraps of papers that I've got. I normally cut an inch. Where's my trimmer? Where have I put my trimmer? Here. So I normally cut it a 1 inch strip. Oh, I might do, no, I'm going to do 1.5 inch strip. And then I just fold it in half. You can score it if you want to. And then what you do is you just glue that onto there. So it just extends your page a little bit. And like I said, this was, it's not my idea, this is a tutorial that I followed from Wendy's Journal Adventure. And then just put your glue. You want it on the ends because you want it obviously to extend the page. So just like that. I hope that's not going to be too wide now. Yeah, so when I've put my holes in, it just fills a bit more of the page, just so I'll put the holes in there. So we need to do that for all the envelopes. So we've done that one. Let's do this paper bag. Again, I'm going to do the same again. Will that strip fit down there? It might do. Just using the offcuts. I'm going to cut that paper bag off the top there. I don't like that. And then I'm going to do the same again. You know, if you want to cut strips before you start and measure everything, but you know what I'm like in measuring, I just go along with what I'm doing, to be honest. So again, I'm just going to put glue on the ends. And then this will just extend the paper bag a little bit. Like that. And you see what I'm saying? So you can put your eyelets in there, and it also reinforces it as well. So that's them. So we'll put them there for a minute. Let's do these book pages. Let's just trim them. Let's just tidy the edges up a little bit. I do like grunge, but I don't like it when it's, you can tell I've just ripped it out of the book. 1, 2. Yeah, these are just vintage books that I've picked up from car boot sales and, you know, the local charity shops. So that one's got "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" on the back. That one's got "A Little Town of Bethlehem," and that one's got "Away in a Manger." So we want 3 more strips. Shall we use green on that one? Yeah, let's use some green. So I'm going to cut this down. And I'll have to cut it down to the size of the page. Like I said, these are just all the offcuts from making the pages. So I'm going to cut 1.5 inches again. There's one strip. I can't see on them. Going out past it. 1.5 inches. We've got another one of them. Is that the same? Okay, so I've got them strips now. So again, I'm going to just fold them over. That one's not actually straight. Would you be surprised with that? Definitely not. Let's just get my bone folder and just crease that. Like I said, if you want to score it down the middle, you can do. Let's just see where we want that cutting. Thought this was a great way to extend your pages. Okay, so let's just put some glue on there. Like I said, I'll have a think about the cover. I don't know whether I'll be doing the whole journal on camera. I might do a little bit off camera. I'll see how it goes. I'll come on and do as much as I've got time to film. So can you see there now, when we put our holes in, it just extends it that little bit. So there's that one. So let's do this one. Again, let's fold it in half. You know, you don't have to do this. If you just want to put holes in the side there, then go for it, do that. I just like that it reinforces it as well, because over time these book pages would probably tear. I'm going to sew around all these, so that's my next job. When I've turned the camera off, I'm going to stitch around everything, which will probably take me a good hour to do that. So there we go, there's that one. We need to trim that off a little bit at the top. Okay, and then let's do, did we have another book page or have we done 3? Sure, oh, it's here, this one. Like I said, I might not even put them all in, but the choice is there then if I want to. We've got them ready to do. You know, there's hundreds and hundreds of tutorials on YouTube how to make a ring bound journal, and there's lots and lots of different ways. This is just my way. Like I said, I followed the tutorial from Wendy when I first made them. So that's that one. Right, let's tidy this Edith Holden book page up. Where have you put your trimmer? Don't know whether I'll have to just trim a little bit off the bottom of there. I'll have to get me journal cover. Let's have a look and see. Oh no, that will fit on actually. That would fit on without an extension, so I think I'm just going to put eyelets in there. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one as it is. So let's just put that. Where have I put my pages? Let's put that with them. Okay, so that's them. Right, let's have a look at this one. Let's trim that down a little bit. Just thought it was a really vintage looking page, this one. I thought it'd be nice. So it's still too big, so let's see where we can cut off. Let's see if we can cut a bit off this side. I obviously don't want to cut into the words if I can help it. Oh, and that'll just about fit in there. If I can just take another tiny little bit off the side. Yeah, that'll fit in, so we're okay with that one. Let's have a look at this one. I don't know whether I'll put all these book pages in, to be honest, but like I said, we can have a look as we're going on through the journal. Just going to get rid of that side bit a little bit. Just thought they were really nice Christmas images. That one's gathering holly, the children out there in the snow, and then on the back it's just got a little bit about Christmas decorations. So that's still just a little bit too wide, so let's just trim a bit off there, because I want to sew everything and ink everything. So that one's okay now. Okay, so now we've got our envelopes. Let's just get rid of this rubbish off here, and I'm going to do the same with the envelopes. I'm going to extend them like I've done with some of the pages. I definitely want that glassine bag, so let's find some paper. That one will do. So again, I need to cut some strips, don't I? Let's just see how long it is. Just cut it across there and then I can see the length. Okay, so I want some strips. So 1.5 is there, and 1.5 again. If you want bigger extensions, just make your papers bigger. And there's 2 there. Let's use them for now. See where we get up to with them. So again, I'm just going to fold it in half. Which one? Yeah, we'll have the poinsettia. It probably would be a good idea to score them, really. I'm just being lazy, if I'm honest. But right, let's do this one then. And now what I needed to check was whether can you see where my holes are going to be? Whether when I put this extension on, oh yeah, because you want to, before you put your holes in, have a look at what you're putting in and find your smallest height, you know, and make sure that you're going to be able to put holes in so it'll stay. No point putting a hole up there because this wouldn't go in there. So just have a little think about, you know, what papers you want to put in and where you want to put them. Yeah, before you put your holes in. Okay, so I'm going to do the same again. Which way does that go? I'm just going to stick that on the edge of there, like that. Okay, so there's that one. Right, let's have a look at this envelope. Do I want it to be a side opening one? Yeah, let's just see. Oh, look at that, perfect, just fits there. I think I'm going to have this tartan on here. Okay, and same again. Okay, so stick this on. And then I've got my pocket there at the side. Okay, so I've cut that a little bit short, but it'd be okay, I'll still be able to put the holes in. And then this one, do I want this one in, is the question. I do like envelopes in my journals, but do I want that? I don't want two. I don't know whether to go with that one. No, I think I'm going to go with that one. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to cut a spine for this one. Oh, there we go. That's okay. So let's have that one. And then you can decide whether you want it to be top opening or side opening, you know, depending on where you cut it. So where will that be? Be about there, won't it? That should be okay. Yeah, I like different sizes and different heights. I don't want everything all the same. Okay, so let's just trim that off at the bottom. So there's that one. Right, I like this one. We can cover this, can't we, with something when we get round to, it's just a little coin envelope, so I want some brightly coloured paper. Where's all those scraps gone? Let's put that poinsettia on there, I think. I'm not even going to cut that, I'm just going to fold it. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit thicker, it'll just come out a bit wider. Let's just see where we need to cut it. Across the bottom. Okay, let's put some glue on here. So there's that one. Now I definitely want to put this in, but I'm going to seal it because I like having a window pocket, so I'm going to cut it off at the top, just a bit at the top, and then I'm going to put another extension on the spine there. Let's have a look what have we got here. Yeah, that'll be okay. I'm just going to cut a piece of, I'm going to do this one a bit wider. I'm going to do it 2 inches just to bring the page out a little bit more. I'm going to do that tartan. Oops, folded that straight. It's really good value card, this. They were only £4, the paper pads from the Works, for anybody that's in the UK. Let's just cut that. Okay, and again let's put these on. Oh, I am going to be busy stitching all this, aren't I? Right, so again I'm just going to put that on the envelope there. to extend it. And then I've got a big envelope that I'd like to put. I'm going to make a nice big tag to go in here. I don't think I want that on, so I'm going to take that off. But I'm going to make a nice big tag to go in this one. Right, let's get a piece of paper and let's make this. Will that be big enough? Yes, it will. Right, let's just have a look where this comes out to. Right, so if I put that on there, yeah, that'll still fit, won't it? So let's just glue this on. Right. Okay. Make sure that'll fit on. I need to go in a little bit more. Just put a bit more glue on. Quite wide, this one, so will that fit on now? Yes, that'll fit in there. So let's have a look then what we've got. Let's just put these bits and pieces over there. My desk's a mess as per usual. Okay, so let's have a look if we're all, so that one's fitting in nicely. Yeah, these will do. I don't need to check the envelopes, they're all going to fit in. Put the bottom of there, that book page is going to fit in. Don't know whether to put a little spine on this just to strengthen it because it's very thin paper. That one's, yeah, I might put a little spine on both of them. I think the Edith Holden will hold up to it. I think that's okay. Let's do these two. Let's just get some more. Have we got any strips left? Oh yeah, I've got this one here. Right, so let's just put some strips down first. I'm only putting them on to strengthen it really. Let's just get the longest one. Let's see how long we need it. You know, with it on a ring bound one, when you've got rings, when you keep opening and close, you know, lifting pages up and down, it'll just strengthen it a little bit. It's 1.5. And 1.5. Okay, let's try that and see whether that'll be okay. You know, I might put the green on that side. Let's try that green with the foliage. It's really good quality card this for £4. The paper pack, you can't go wrong with that, can you? Let's just cut that off. I don't want to cover Santa, so if I put that there, that should be okay. I might have to trim a tiny little bit off. What did you do with your glue, Alison? Let's see, put the lid on it. I'm going to put glue all over this because, like I said, I'm not making it to extend it. I'm just making it to secure it, strengthen it a little bit. Just give the side a bit more strength. You can still see Santa there, can't you? Right, let's hope you're going to fit in between in here. Right, no, so I'm just going to cut a little bit more off the edge. I don't want to cut too much of that Santa off. And a little bit more. Yeah, that's okay now. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, you can still see Santa there. You can still read the words. Okay, let's get this other one then. So this is the same. I think I might cut a bit more off there before I start. Cut a little bit off this side because I still like to have the writing, and a little bit off this side. Excuse me. that's okay. Just get rid of them. Height wise it's fine, so yeah, that should go on there. It looks crooked, that does. It doesn't look straight, but it is straight. Let me just tidy it up. Oh dear me, I can't even cut straight with a trimmer. It doesn't look straight. It's not straight. Oh, listen, anything but straight. There we go. Just a little smidgen, but I could tell by looking at it, it wasn't straight. Right, let's just fold that up. Oh, perfect fit. Okay, let's do the same again. Stick that on there. I'm going to go right in with it because, like I said, I'm just putting it on here just to reinforce the edges. Right, okay, so we've got them. Yeah, it just about fits in that one. I might end up cutting a little bit more off that one. Let's just cut another little smidgen off. There'll be no Santa left on the back soon. Oh yeah, you can still see him. Just about. Yeah, like I said, I might not even put all these pages in. It depends how chunky it gets once I start embellishing. So all these now need holes and eyelets. Excuse me. I don't know whether to put one on here or not to strengthen it, but I don't want to cover the words up. No, I'm going to leave that one. So these are just going to be pages for me to collage and work on. So they all need holes in and reinforce eyelets. So now we've got all our stuff that's going to go in the journal. Well, pages, pockets. So how long have I been on, guys? 32 minutes. I'll do a couple of the holes and show you what I'm doing. Let's start with these smaller things. We'll just work through it. So I've got my template. Where have I put the template? Okay. So as long as my holes fit on the bag. Where's my pencil? So I can just about see them. So I've got my crocodile. I'm going to put a hole there and a hole there. Let's put some eyelets in. Right, I don't know what to go with because I don't know whether I'll have enough to do the whole journal. I think I'm going to go with these copper ones because these are the colour I seem to have the most of. I might have to mix it with gold as we go through the journal because I'm going to use quite a lot of eyelets, putting them on all these pages. So can you see what I've done there? I've just extended the bag a little bit and I've also reinforced it, you know, so when it's going out backwards and forwards. And then we've just got the little paper bag at the top there. So when I put my template on my cover and cut my holes there, it will just fit in the middle nicely. Okay, so let's do a few more then. Let's do this one. Just about see it on this patterned paper. I'm using the bigger one. It's a, I can't read what it says on the crocodile. Where is it? I think that's it there. Like I said, I don't want them all, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want them all same shape and sizes. I want different, uniform. I don't want them all uniform is the word I was looking for. So again, I'm just going to put some eyelets in here. If you haven't got eyelets, or you don't want to use eyelets, you could just do some, you know, circle ring reinforcers if you've got them. Some of these, no, see, some of these things, they've not even, some of them are rubbish. I would never buy these again, these cheap ones. I thought they were okay at first, but yeah, I mean, they're not, some of them work, but I seem to throw away a lot more than I use. That one's worked, and that one's worked. Okay, so there's that one. Right, let's do this one. So I'm going to be busy now putting eyelets in all these and then stitching round every page. Oh, do you know what? I'm just thinking. I wanted to stitch down here. So I don't think I'm going to put any more eyelets in till I've stitched, because the eyelets might catch on the machine. I'll do this one. Never thought of that, to be honest. I want to stitch around everything to make sure that they stay on. So I think I'll hold off putting any more eyelets in. Oh, that one's not worked as well, I don't think. Which way are we going here at all? Oh yeah, it has it? Let's squash that one. No, it's not worked. That one, look, that's 4 I've thrown away. Just doing this. Yeah, I'm going to stitch around it first. I never thought about that, because I might struggle to get the machine, you know, down all the down the side of the pages. So we've got to start anyway. Like I said, I'll be back. I'll spend this afternoon now putting in all my eyelets and stitching around everything, and then I'll come back and we'll do a little bit more on it. So as always, guys, thank you so much and take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.